Hello everyone. The final area of Dark Visions has been released, so we're going to take our first look at those and see what we can learn about the fights. So, first fight here, Magic Ice or Dark. We're going to go with Magic Dark. So we have AI Katie, Tank, Scanner, Breaker, whatever we need overall. So she's still set up for full evasion. And we have Good Fire, OK Light Resist, Mastermind's on, Provoker, Buff Stealer. So full draw attacks, full evade, and some fire and light resist. Wildcard Ace, we're going to be stealing his Machine Killer buff. So he's set up just a bunch of magic and Machine Killer. So we got 250 on him. Grimlord Sakura, base form we don't care about. So shift form is magic, some killers, and we gave her Eret's card. So we get 75 magic killer. And Dark Fiend is going to be a chaining partner. So magic and a little bit of killer. So we got 200 machine killer for her. And Ibarra is going to play finisher. Base form we don't really care about, just interested in her shift. So that is magic, LB damage, and a little bit of killers. She has her own card on. So we got 175 magic killer, 180 on the LB damage. Alright, let's take a look at this first fight. Okay, don't have to scan it. That is good. So we're going to system update. We're going to go with physical cover, and we are going to break. Let's see, Ibarra will shift. And we're just weakening appeal. Fina, we're just going to Sorceress Aura. Sakura, we're going to shift. Alright, so we're going to buff elements. Unlock her multi. And do we want to imbue herself? Because we're going to need element, we're going to need critical. Yeah, that'll be fine. Ace, we're going to triple. So we're going to do attack hand so that we can break sight and get the better killer. And then we want to unlock his bolting move. And see, we're in the final area. This shouldn't kill the boss. Alright, so now we want Elemental Mirror on Sakura, Critical Mirror on Ace, and let's spread that around and see what this boss wants to do. Alright, so physical cover seemed to be a good choice. Alright, so we're going to triple cast, so we're going to go with bolting. Zon's going to match with bolting. And Ace is going to triple on his bolting. Bara is going to limit burst. And yeah, we'll Dark Scar. And then for Fina, and with the Mega Flare. Alright, let's see if I can not break this chain. Oop, that was a bad tap. Still broke 100 though. How was the damage? Need to up that damage a bit. So we might have to go for more than a one-turn setup. Alright, so for the next fight here, we're doing physical damage, wind or light. We're going to go with a light-based team. So we have Mastermind Zahn, our Provoker and Buff Stealer. Full draw attacks, full evasion, and a little bit of resist as far as Dark and Earth go. AI Katie, some resist, full evasion. Red is here. We're only caring about his base form. We're going to steal his Demon Killer buff. So gave him Wake Up Coral for the attack. And then just a bunch of attack and some killers. So we get 275 Demon for him. Tifa, base form is pretty much just LB fill stuff. So Call of the Wild to start out with something. Everything else is just kind of adding percentage. So in base form we got a 675 boost. This is because we're not doing water damage, so we're not going to use her move. And she's got the Mad Dash card. So shift form is all about damage. So that's killers and LB damage. So 300% LB boost and 225 Demon Killer. Kyrie is going to be our source of light and imbue and help fill Tifa's LB if needed. So for her, just attacking killers. She has her own card on. So we got 225 killer for her. And Lid's going to chain with Kyrie and also do our breaking and light and peril. So we gave her just a bunch of attack to help out. So that's 100 demon there. Alright, let's check it out. Alright, we do have to scan this one. And I think we're going to try physical cover again, just see what happens. So we're going to system update. We're going to physical cover and we're going to scan it. Alright, Kyrie. Actually, before that, so we're going to use Overhaul to get his triple unlocked again. But we don't want to do too much damage, so let's do his killer first. And then let's Overhaul. Or actually, let's Lunatic for the fill rate first. Then we'll kill her, and then Overhaul. Alright, Tifa's all set, LB wise. That worked out better than I thought. So we need to light and imbue. we can get a better attack buff. Actually, let's lighten view. Let's just finish off her LB and let's get a better attack buff. So Tifa, we're going to shift. And we're just going to use her Magnus. And then lid. We're just going to break and reduce light. And Zahn. So we need killers from you. Elemental from Kyrie. And let's pass that around. Okay. So that was a magic attack, it looks like. So we'll have to fix that up. So possibly use magic cover instead, and maybe the one Mirage stack from red would be good enough. Alright, so we're going to SR chain the 3 fronts. Tifa, prep limit burst, and these two are just going to AT chain. Alright, we're going to hit the front ones, then the AT chainers, and then Tifa. Alright, we got the chain in there. I don't think we hit damage cap though. Really? So, I just have to fix damage taken, and that's a perfect. That's not too bad. I didn't think I'd get that damage cap, but we'll take it. For the final area, we can do any element we want, and we can use magic or physical, so we're going to go with a dark mixed team. We have Mastermind Zahn, Provoker, and Buff Stealer. So full evade, full draw attacks. He does have Genji Shield this time, and both Wind and Earth resist. AI Katie, we have Earth resist on her. She is full evasion. Tifa, base form, is about filling limit, and we have opposition so that she has an attack buff, and she has the Mad Dash card. So in base form, we have 625 boost to LB fill. Shift is about damage. So we have 300 human, 300 LB damage boost. Grimlord Sakura, we only really care about her shift form. So that is Magic and Killers, and we have Aerith's card on her. So she's got 225 Magic Human Killer, 150 Physical, but I think we're just going to use her Magic Attack. Dark Fina, just chaining partner, so Magic and Killers. So we got 150 human for her. Ibarra, base form, we just have resist, so that she's over 100 wind and earth. And she has her own card. So base form, I think we're going to have her buffer magic and then also do a spirit break. And then shift form is about doing damage. So killers, LB damage, and some magic. So we got 200 human killer and 180 on the limit damage. Alright, let's take a look at this. Alright, don't have to scan. So let's system update. Let's try magic cover and a break. Let's see, Dark Fina, Sorcerer's Aura, and we'll do some resist buffs. Grimlord will shift. Alright, so we're going to get a killer from her Magnus. We'll let her buff magic, and we'll darken view herself. Ibarra. So let's reduce spirit. And see, only because we want a couple of hits to try to fill Tifa's LB there. Alright, that should be enough for passive fill. Because I believe she'll still have 4 crystals in this form. So we're going to Magnus. We're going to do a better defense break, and she can do that because why not? Alright, so we need Elemental Mirror on Sakura and Critical Mirror on Sakura. And then let's project that. Alright, what are you going to do? Okay, so he does a combination of attacks, which means I have to focus on resist. Alright, can do. Alright, Tifa is going to limit burst. Ibarra, we're going to shift. And limit burst. Sakura. Seeing we have the buff already. A little chain, and I guess we'll SR chain with these two. Alright, so we'll start Ibarra, SR chainers, Chaos chainers, and then Tifa. See how much damage we can do. That's bad. Yeah. Didn't get that tap off correctly. Yeah, gonna up that damage quite a bit. But if we have to just do resist, then we can probably just change out AI Katie for another damage dealer. So that's definitely going to take the most work. But I think it's possible to get that one. Alright, so that's our first look at the last 3 fights. So we're going to end the video there. Hope everybody enjoyed.